2023 high school baseball and softball on WJER is made possible by great local sponsors like Keim Home Center, Wood Electric, Pets Place, Dover Brake, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Kemp Insurance, Smartway Communications, T-County Boxing Academy, Wendy's, Geib Funeral Homes, Crematories and Pet Crematory, Subway, Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital, and Omni Fiber. Tune in for today's game on 100.9 FM, AM 1450, or watch live online at WJER.com/videos or on the WJER Radio YouTube channel. Now let's go live to the ballpark for all of today's action on WJER, the sports voice of the Valley.
And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Indian Valley Athletic Complex in Gnadenhutten as it's girls high school softball action featuring the Dover Lady Tornadoes and the West Muskingum Lady Tornadoes. I'm Scott Robinson along with Willie Grove. And Willie, this should be a great game. We're into the districts now, and every win counts to move on.
Well, for the girls, it is district semifinals, and I'll tell you, this is the exciting time of the year, Scott. You know, you play your regular season to see how you do in tournaments, and you try to get the girls in the right positions. And so we're going to see a couple good pitchers tonight. And forgive me if I get confused and call one of the teams Tornadoes, because that's what both of them are.
Yeah, both of them are. One is blue and yellow. The other is crimson and gray. So certainly these two teams ready to go. The Tornadoes with a 14-3 record, while the West Muskingum squad comes in with a 16-6 mark. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more from Gnadenhutten in a moment here on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
Hello, Dover. Omni Fiber is excited to be a part of your community and offer a new choice in internet service. For a limited time, when you sign up for Omni Fiber, you will get 3 months free internet. That's right, 3 months free. Enjoy the speed and reliability of our new 100% fiber network with upload speeds up to 50 times faster than cable, Ohio-based sales and customer service, and speeds up to 2 gig. Sign up today and get 3 months of Omni Fiber internet on us. Visit omnifiber.com/WJER to learn more.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night.
To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your local trained comfort specialist at 330-343-5511.
Pets Place in New Philadelphia is your locally owned leader in pet supply and wellness. Pets Place has products for pets from fish to ferrets, from bunnies to birds, even reptiles, and of course, everything you need for cats and dogs. Stop by and talk to one of their knowledgeable team members about the frequent buyer program. Pets Place, 118 Commercial Avenue Southwest in New Philadelphia. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 8 and Saturday and Sunday 9 to 6. You can also visit at petsplaceohio.com or on Facebook.
And welcome back to Indian Valley, the complex here. Beautiful fields. Willie Grove along with Scott Robinson. And Scott, if I start singing country songs, forgive me, but I'm telling you, it's right in my right ear. And I kind of want to do that.
All I can think of is Suds in a Bucket.
I know. Or Jack's Got My Back.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We got to read something for the state here. This match between the Dover Lady Tornadoes and the West Muskingum High School is being broadcast through the cooperation of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The OHSAA is a voluntary nonprofit educational organization through which member schools work cooperatively to adopt the standards and regulations that guide their interscholastic activities. The upholding of these standards and the adherence to the regulations helps to provide more wholesome and educationally worthwhile activities for high school youth. The schools participating in this contest consider interscholastic athletics an integral part of the educational program to enhance personal growth of these young women. Tonight's tournament match is one of the many being played throughout the state, leading to the state championship. Thank you for your support of high school
softball.
Can I just say softball and not soccer?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Hey, we're going to remind you, too, thanks to our pregame and postgame sponsor, Smartway Communications. Tired of unexpected bill increases or non-existent rural internet coverage? There's a better way. Smartway. High-speed internet at an affordable price. And Smartway can go where the other companies can't. Visit thinksmartway.com. Taking a look at the Dover Lady Tornadoes, they got here by defeating Maysville 16-0 in a 5-inning game last Wednesday. They're ranked number 6 in the state, number 3 seed in the district tournament. They were led with Kara Lintz pitching, a one-hit shutout. Addie Martin was 4 for 4, including 3 home runs, a 3-run homer, and a grand slam. For West Muskingum, they beat West Holmes 8-6 in the sectional final Wednesday night. That's their first sectional title since 1980. And their first MVO title since 1980 as well. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more softball action in a moment on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance in New Philadelphia.
Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the Smart Way. Smartway Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider, now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smartway is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the Smart Way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smartway at 740-254-8201, online at thinksmartway.com.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Back at Gnadenhutten as we get ready for this afternoon's district semifinal game in girls high school softball between the Dover Lady Tornadoes and the West Muskingum Lady Tornadoes. West Muskingum led by Catlin Foster, batting .577 with 13 home runs. Also with 13 home runs in the West Muskingum lineup is Lydia Huey. They are among the leading hitters for the team in all. West Muskingum hit 41 home runs on the season. So
that sounds like a lot.
That's a lot of home runs for sure. Hey, we also want to take a moment to thank our pregame and postgame sponsor, the T County Boxing Academy. They are the area's #1 training center for those who are serious about boxing. They offer a variety of classes for youth and adults, along with supplements for the best workouts possible. The T County Boxing Academy is located on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Follow them on Facebook. And also thanks to our pregame and postgame sponsor, Wood Electric. They've been trusted with all your electrical needs for over 30 years. They're available 24 hours a day and are ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation for industrial, commercial, or residential work. Find them online at woodelectric.net. So the Dover Lady Tornadoes have a solid offense, Willie, and really good pitching with Jenna Molk.
Yeah, you know what? Jen is their ace, and yet Tell you what, the young lady, Miss Lent, she provided a nice start to the tournaments last week, and her win allowed Jenna Molk to play center field. And they talk about you don't have to rest your arm, and you can pitch just about every day for a week if you're throwing underhand. But bottom line is, it's kind of nice to have that second pitcher in case something happens to Jenna, or she's rested. She's ready to go tonight, and we'll see. That average for home runs is about 2 home runs a game. So, and then you've got Addie Martin for Dover. We might see some balls clearing the fence out there.
Yeah, we saw some last weekend, and certainly this is going to be a little different contest, I think. And the nice part about it is you can get a pitcher experience against a team that you've scouted and you realize may not be at the same level.
Yes.
So it's nice to be able to get another pitcher experience. We'll come back. We'll be ready to roll with the start of our game in a moment here on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital is your first choice for primary care. From a network of family providers to convenient locations near you, you'll always get safe care right where you need it. For wellness visits, for managing your health conditions, for every care in the world. Turn to Union Hospital for all your primary care needs. All Union Hospital locations are accepting new patients. Don't delay. Schedule an appointment today at 330-602-0778.
Anyone can improve their balance, hand-eye coordination, discipline, footwork, endurance, and cardio with boxing classes at the T-County Boxing Academy on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Stop in, call, or text to get the same animal and 5% nutrition sports supplements used by pro boxer Sugar Dre Donovan, featuring the all-new 5% pre-workout RTD known as Kill It. Follow the T-County Boxing Academy on Facebook for training videos and product reviews. The T-County Boxing Academy, where serious athletes train.
Wendy's new French toast sticks are so delicious, some are saying that they're better than their mom's breakfast.
Excuse me, did you just say Wendy's new French toast sticks are better than my breakfast?
Mom, is that you?
Answer the question.
I said some people are saying that because they're so crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside and perfect in every way.
Uh-huh. And what do you think?
I think it's time to tell people to choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new sweet and crispy home-style French toast sticks.
That's still not an answer.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Hi, this is Ann Geib, president of the Geib Funeral Homes and Crematories. If our family and staff had the opportunity to share a significant date with you through a program, a meeting, a conversation, or a family remembrance, thank you for allowing us to share in your life. It's what the Geib family and staff have been doing for 5 generations, and it is what we'll continue to do, to take care of whatever you need, in the Geib tradition of excellence.
And again, thanks to our pregame and postgame sponsor, Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes or something more serious, world-class care is near you. Find your nearest provider at clevelandclinic.org/locations. And people are just calling in right now asking why Willie Grove is working with Scott Robinson tonight.
Well,
this is unusual.
It's like the old days.
You're right.
The old guys in the old days.
Yeah.
It goes together.
That's for sure.
I mean, if people don't know by now, my first game ever was with your partner back in the day at WJER. That's Matt Ritzert.
Yeah.
And I think the second game I ever did was with you.
Probably.
And so, we jumped right in there. And
we go back a way.
I was a young man back then with no experience.
Yeah. We all had a good time doing it. We still do. And certainly we're excited to bring you this game today. We're hoping this is going to be a very competitive softball game, and I think we've got everything to look forward to. It's a great day. Everything is set up to be a perfect game.
And you know what? It's a beautiful field too, Scott. So
let's go down to the field for our national anthem. And we're just about ready for softball action, and the Dover Lady Tornadoes are the home team. They will bat in the bottom half of the innings. So let's set their defense for the Tornadoes. At first base, it'll be Ellie Durant. Second base, Hannah Locke. At shortstop, Lainey Kohler. And at third base, it'll be Addie Martin. In the outfield, left fielder will be Madeline Faulkner. The center fielder will be Ireland Wallach. And the right fielder will be Charlie Reese. Catching today, Maddie Bannum. And on the mound for the Dover Lady Tornadoes is Jenna Molk. Batting order for West Muskingum. They'll start out with Addie Antonetts, Gabby Hammer, and Kate Foster. Antonetts batting .557, Hammer at .366, and Foster at .577. So we'll see what West Muskingum has early on.
Well, you got to have some pretty good hitters if you're 16 wins in a season, Scott. 16-6, but those 16 wins, that's some pretty good hitting, and you got to throw in some pitching there too.
So Molk taking some warm-up tosses here as we get ready to roll.
Going to have 3 umpires for the game: home plate, first base, and I assume the other guy will walk up to third base. And so they've got the corners covered for sure.
You get the district level and get a full crew, and I think that's to the benefit of everybody because you can get those bang-bang plays, as we've all seen. And then we get the throw down to second. We're going to be underway with district semifinal action here from Gnadenhutten. As Addie Antonetts, number 33, getting ready to step in from the right side against Jenna Molk as we get ready for this contest.
Number 33, Abby Antonetts.
Maddie Banna behind the plate as the backstop for the Tornadoes. And here we go with the first pitch of today's game. Molk works fast, corners in tight. And pitch number 1 is a little bit low and outside for ball 1. So 1-0 the count here on Antonetts. As Molk just getting loose here, just underway, top of the first inning, no score. And that perfect strike, and evens out the count at 1-1. And if you've seen a lot of softball action, you can certainly pick out the pitchers right away. And Jenna is doing a great job. She can bring the heat.
I enjoyed watching her in track last year and in 7th and 8th grade.
Ball chopped into the ground in front of home plate. Foul. And it's 1-2 on Addie Antonetts.
She said she enjoyed softball the most, and that's the sport she's chosen as a freshman.
So Molk ready to go. 1-2 the count. Antonetts stands in the pitch. And just a little bit high. Close. When Molk pitches, everybody's up on their toes ready to play. First and third even at the bases. 2-2 pitch. And that is popped up. And Molk will take it for the first out of the game.
Well, Molk, she kind of looked at the third baseman. She looked at the shortstop, and everybody was looking at her, and she said, I better go get that. So good job by Jenna.
Surprised Addie Martin didn't take charge of that situation, but they get the out as Gabby Hammer steps in, the left fielder for the West Muskingum Lady Tornadoes. 1 down here in the top of the first inning as Molk delivers, and that is a liner to short through the shortstop and into the outfield for the first hit of the game.
Hard hit. Kind of hit the shortstop for Dover right at the base of her foot there. And Lainey Kohler just couldn't come up with it. Put her glove down, and the ball kind of squirted into left field.
Kate
Gonna give that a single?
Yeah, I'm going to give that a single. I think that was pretty hard hit. We'll give it a single.
I agree with you.
Molk, the pitch to Kate Foster. Ball gets by Bantam, and the runner advances to second. And this is something we hadn't seen in the earlier games when we've done Dover this year. They've been pretty consistent.
A little nerves, you think?
Yeah, a little bit, I think. as Foster looks at a ball 2. 2-0 the count, 1 out, runner on second. And Molk ready to deliver with the 2-0 count. The freshman fires it, and strike 1. What you'll see if Dover gets a couple of runners on, they're going to move around the bases very quickly. They'll take the extra base, they'll steal bases, they'll double steal. They do a lot to create their own offense. Right now, West Muskingum, no score, 2-1 the count, make it 2-2 in the swinging strike by Foster. Well, pulled the string a little bit on that one.
A little bit off that one. Kind of a change up.
We've got a 2-2 count with 1 out. Top of the first inning. And that one's going to be high for a 3-2 count. First full count of the game. Runner on second for West Muskingum as they're batting first in today's game. Molk set, full count, and strike 3, a strikeout. As Kate Foster watched it slide by. And that'll bring up Cadence Puckett, the opposing pitcher. She's batting .486. And 2 down with a runner on second for West Muskingum. Molk doing a good job to pitch out of trouble here. And that one is chopped to Molk over to first, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. No score after the top half of the first inning. We'll see the Dover Tornadoes come up to the plate next. Stay with us on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
The Eat Fresh refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, footlong, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required.
Anyone can improve their balance, hand-eye coordination, discipline, footwork, endurance, and cardio with boxing classes at the T-County Boxing Academy on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Stop in, call, or text to get the same animal and 5% nutrition sports supplements used by pro boxer Sugar Dre Donovan, featuring the all-new 5% pre-workout RTD known as Kill It. Follow the T-County Boxing Academy on Facebook for training videos and product reviews. The T-County Boxing Academy, where serious athletes train.
And thanks to our pregame and postgame sponsor, Guide Funeral Homes. The Guide family and staff wish all of our area's spring sports athletes the best of luck this season. When it matters most, you can put your trust in Guide. Guide Funeral Homes, crematories, remembrance centers, and pet crematory, serving Tuscarawas County families for 5 generations. So for the Dover Tornadoes, Jenna Molk, Addie Martin, and Ellie Durant, the 1, 2, and 3 batters. See what they can do against pitcher Cadence Puckett across the infield for West Muskingum. Kate Foster at first, Zoe Settles at second, Katie Bear at shortstop, and Lydia Huey at third. Across the outfield, left to right, Gabby Hammer in left, Addie Antonetts in center field, and Peyton Brown in right field. Gracie Settles is the catcher, and Cadence Puckett is the pitcher. So we are just about ready to go.
And warming up, she brings it too. She's got pretty good fastball.
Difference could be defense in this one.
Because there may be some hard hit balls into the field.
So we are ready to go as Dover's Jenna Molk steps in. And we got a momentary so they have a little discussion about whether the batters need to be in the batting circle
the
here.
On deck batter.
That's a little tight.
And if you're in the circle, you're just behind home plate, just off to the side. So they're going to let them stand a little bit further in front of the dugout.
Molk ready to go from the right side. A little bit low for ball 1. As Puckett wearing number 71.
71.
Like it.
It's an odd number, but hey.
And that is hit to center field. That's going to go all the way to the fence. That's going to be at least a double for the Tornadoes as Molk will have the stand-up double to start the game for the Tornadoes.
Wow, she was ready for that one.
Sitting on a fastball.
Yep.
Dead red. As Addie Martin steps up next.
And we know what she can do just in the last game that we did.
One of the best athletes on the team, maybe the best athlete. She steps in from the right side, and that a change-up that didn't quite make it to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes here. Dover with a runner on second here in the bottom half of the first inning. Nobody out as Addie Martin steps in against Cadence Puckett. And that is hit a mile high. And the third baseman is going to grab it for the first out of the game for the Dover Tornadoes. And that will bring up Ellie Durant, also a right-handed batter. Dover with a runner on second. Jenna Molk had a leadoff double here in the bottom half of the first inning. 1 out. And that's ball 1. Tornadoes, their pattern has been getting out to a lead early, and we'll see if they can do that here again today. Durant inside. That is ball 2. If the Tornadoes get 2 runners on base, then it's going to be interesting.
It'll be very interesting.
2-0 the count. Grounder to shortstop through her legs, and the Tornadoes will have runners at the corner. So that's an error. And Tornadoes have the Lady Crimson Tornadoes. Gonna have to almost identify them by color or just by school, first names, Dover and West Muskingum. As Avery Cantini steps in, and she'll hit a grounder. Could be the first run of the game, and another error as it's an overthrow at first base. That'll advance the runner to third. And Avery with a single. Actually, another error. That was a single error. And the Dover Tornadoes put a run on the board.
Well, right now, the shortstop for West Muskingum, a little bit nervous. Those balls have come pretty hard right at her, and she's kind of flinching. And they've gotten 2 errors on here in the first inning, and coach goes out just to talk to the pitcher, making sure that they settle down. It's just early in the game. But like you said, Scott, Dover takes advantage.
Runners at first and third. I'd look for Dover to maybe take second base here. As the pitch, and it is strike 1. 0-1 the count here on Lainey Kohler, the 5th batter in the bottom of the first inning for the Dover Lady Tornadoes. They lead at 1-0. Runners on the corners. And that ball is smoked down the left field line. It's a fair ball. Another run will score. And that's an RBI single for Lainey Kohler.
Nice hit, right just inside the foul line.
Number 2, Charlie Reese.
That'll bring up Charlie Reese, number 2. And Dover leads it 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Still just 1 out. Runners on first and second. The West Muskingum infield's moving nicely. Sometimes Dover will try a double steal, but right now being ahead, I don't think they want to try anything too dramatic. And that is ball 1. 1-1 the count with 1 out. Dover leading at 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Scott Robinson and Willie Grove with you at this district semifinal game in Gnadenhutten. As the pitch, attempted bunt, back to the screen, and that is strike 2. Trying to move the runners over to second and third here.
This is where you can pick up a lot of extra runs, bottom of the order, and Dover's been able to do that this year.
Reese steps in, and they call it outside. That'll make it 2-2. But that was a good eye there. That was a pretty good pitch.
That was pretty close. She's not missing by much.
Puckett doing a nice job for West Muskingum. It's 2-2, the count. 1 out. And that is inside for 3-2. Full count with 1 out. Runners at first and second. They may be on the move here. As Charlie Reese steps in against Puckett. And that is going to be ball 4, and that will load the bases here in the bottom half of the first inning with 1 out. Batter number 7 coming up. Hannah Locke to the plate. And hit batter, and that will bring in another run. So the Tornadoes will pick up another run. And Ireland Wallach steps in with Dover leading it 3-0, and they've got runners on all the bases. As that is strike 1. 0-1 the count. 1 out, bases loaded. Ireland Wallach, the number 8 batter at the plate. Pitch by Puckett. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Lead runner is Laney Kohler at third base. Charlie Reese at second. Hannah Locke at first. And Wallach at the plate facing an 0-2 count with 1 out in the bottom of the first. And that was pretty close, just a little high. Ireland Wallach standing in 1-2 the count with 1 out. Foul back.
Now, I can say I gave Ireland a little pep talk yesterday. She ate Mother's Day lunch with us. How's that?
Well, we'll see how good your pep talk was
Come
here.
on, bases loaded. Let's
bases
go.
are loaded. Let's break this one open. Dover leading at 3-0. And a swing and a miss for strike 3.
Catcher held on to it.
Second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Maddie Bantam as the Tornadoes have gone all the way through the order here. Bases still loaded with 2 outs. Dover leading at 3-0. And that is fouled back. Boy, they're just a little bit underneath it. And 0-1 the count on Maddie Bantam.
Boy, you want to take advantage of this, don't you?
Yeah,
bases loaded in first inning. Add to that lead.
But just an opportunity here for sure. And that is ball 1. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, the Dover Lady Tornadoes leading it 3-0 over West Muskingum. Maddie Bantam, the number 9 batter in the inning. And that is a swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. 3-0. 3-0 the score. Dover leading West Muskingum here in the bottom of the first. As Puckett the pitch and swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's the end of the first inning. Dover leading it 3-0. We'll have more from Gnadenhutten in a moment on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They're the place to call for industrial, commercial, and residential work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
And we're back at Gnadenhutten as we head to the top half of the second inning with the Dover Lady Tornadoes leading the West Muskingum Lady Tornadoes 3-0. And don't forget, we want to say thanks to our scoreboard sponsor, Keim Home Center. Keim's located on 50 acres in the rolling hills of Holmes County and is a destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs. They're dedicated to caring for your project like they would care for their own. Visit them on State Route 557 in Charm or online at keimlumber.com. Stepping in is Lydia Huey, and she is ready for the first pitch from Molk. And that is strike one. Lydia Huey with 13 home runs on the season. And Molk trying to keep a lid on the West Muskingum offense. And that is just inside. Count 1-1 here. Top half of the second inning with Dover leading at 3-0. Scott Robinson and Willie Grove with you from Indian Valley High School in Gnadenhutten. As Molk, the 1-1 pitch. A little high. Bantam tried to frame it. Couldn't convince the home plate umpire to give her the strike. 2-1 count. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. And that is 3-1. A little high and outside.
Yeah, after good first inning, you don't want to put a runner on base.
And Molk has it fouled back by Huey. And that will load the count up at 3-2. Change up here.
Yeah. I think she's going to try to blow it right by her. Whatever her best pitch is to throw a strike, we're going to see what it is.
3-2. And the fastball. That was pretty quick.
I'd say blew it right by her.
Yeah, I'd say blew it right by her. That's a strikeout. Swinging.
That's good. She fought back on that one.
Got down early, came right back as Gracie Settles, batting .438, steps in. The catcher with her first plate appearance here in this one in the top half of the second inning. Dover leading at 3-0. And that is strike one.
Yeah, they said she went. She tried to hold up on that one.
It looked like she was close.
Yep.
From our angle. And that is a swing and a miss for strike two. And Molk cruising along here. 0-2 the count, 1 out. Top of the second inning, Dover with a 3-0 lead as Molk sets to deliver. And that is hit for a single out into center field. And a clean hit. And Settles is on base with 1 out for West Muskingum.
Well, that was kind of a nice placed, I think it was a changeup. Gave her a chance to catch up to the ball and placed it right over second base.
Second baseman Zoe Settles, number 16, coming up with 1 out and a runner on first for West Muskingum. And that is a nice first pitch to her. Fastball, 0-1 the count. 1 down, runner on first for West Muskingum. As Molk sets and delivers. And ball one. Looked like she wanted to maybe drop a bunt down there and move the runner. Pulled back at the last second. And the count evens out at 1-1 with 1 out here in the top of the second. And that time they get the strike. Nice pitch by Molk. And that puts the count at 1-2 on Zoe Settles. .422 batter. Runner on first here for West Muskingum as Molk delivers, and that is fouled back. And the count remains 1-2.
Just barely got the bat on that one. They're behind right now. Jenna has got some heat out there.
And I think not having to pitch last Wednesday makes a difference. Molk fire. Oh, just outside. And 2-2 on Zoe Settles, second baseman.
And that's all we can say. It was close.
It was close. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 3.
And that was closer.
That was a lot closer. So 3 strikeouts so far for Jenna Molk as Katie Bear, the number 8 hitter for West Muskingum, stands in. The shortstop. And with 2 down, Molk ready for the first pitch. That's strike 1. Runner on first here for West Muskingum. Dover leading at 3-0. Here in the top of the second, West Muskingum with 2 outs and a runner on first. Katie Bear ready for the pitch from Molk, and that's strike 2. So we'll see if Molk makes it a quick sweep here.
Get back to the offense.
As Molk swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the end of the top half of the second inning. Dover leading at 3-0. We'll have more exciting softball action from Gnadenhutten in a moment on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the smart way. Smart Way Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider, now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smart Way is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the smart way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smart Way at 740-254-8201, online at thinksmartway.com.
Katie, I don't know how you get to work so early, and you even have time to stop at McDonald's.
It's so quick with the McDonald's app. I order and pay from home, pull into the pickup spot, and they bring my food right out. Or I can just run in and grab it from the pickup area.
I always remember the app once I'm already at McDonald's.
But that's okay. Just use it when you order at the drive-thru or inside. Open the app, get your code, and you'll earn points toward free McDonald's food. Plus, the app is loaded with daily deals.
Suddenly I'm having a Big Mac attack.
That sounds good. I'll order it from my app.
The McDonald's mobile app. I'm loving it.
And we're ready for the bottom half of the second inning in Gnadenhutten, the district semifinal game between Dover and West Muskingum in girls high school softball action. Dover leading at 3-0 as they come up here in the bottom of the second inning, and Dover goes right back to the top of the order for them, and certainly they had a pretty successful first run through the 9 batters.
Yeah, you got all 9 batters to the plate. That's a big thing. Now you've got the butterflies out. Now they come up the second inning. Let's see what happens here.
Jenna Molk leading off, and a changeup barely got it to the plate, and 1-0 count here quickly, as it'll be Molk, Martin, and Durant for the Dover Lady Tornadoes. And nice pitch by Puckett. And that will flatten it out at 1-1. Just underway here, the bottom half of the second inning, is Molk facing a 1-1 count as Puckett delivers. And nice changeup there. She took something off of that. And quickly, it is 1-2.
Well, right now she's got Jenna a little off balance. Jenna's not sure what's coming, so let's see what happens here.
And Puckett high for ball 2.
I think she wanted Jenna to chase that one. Good choice.
So 2-2 the count. And I think West Muskingum realized they just can't keep firing fastballs.
Yep.
So Puckett with the pitch again. A little high, 3-2 the count. And Molk. We'll be watching. I'm going to guess for something a little bit faster than a changeup here.
She's going to have to bring it. Try to get her out.
Puckett, pitch, and that is fouled back. Fouled down the right field line, rather, and it's caught by the right fielder. That is Peyton Brown, so the Tornadoes have 1 out here. Lost it in the sun, but nice play by the outfielder there for West Muskingum. And Addie Martin will come up for the Tornadoes. She is the engine of the Tornado offense.
Pretty good, like you said, good athlete, pretty good goalie for a soccer team.
Puckett with the first pitch, slows it down for a strike. Dover leading at 3-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. 1 out. Addie Martin, the number 2 hitter, up for Dover. And Dover will adjust to that eventually.
Mm-hmm. Well, we saw almost all fastballs in the first inning. Now all of a sudden Puckett's changing it up a little bit, trying to keep Dover off balance.
2-0 the count, and that's 3-0. As if she wants to get Addie Martin, she's going to have to start throwing some fastballs here.
They changed it, Scott. 2-1.
2-1, okay. 2-1 the count. And that's 2-2. I can't believe that's going to continue throughout the entire game, though.
I don't think so.
2-2 the count, 1 out. Addie Martin at the plate. Dover leading at 3-0. And Dover just has to adjust to the speed. And Puckett ready to go. And that is low for ball 3. 3-2 count, 1 out. Dover looking to get the offense rolling here in the bottom of the second inning. And Puckett pitch, and that is down the right field line, and that is going to be a single for the Tornadoes as Addie Martin is on base with her first hit of the game. She was 4 for 4 on Wednesday night against Maysville. That'll bring up Ellie Durant, who reached on an error in the first inning.
One of the 3 runs in the first inning, Dover scored.
Martin at first base. Durant looks to bunt. Martin is going to go to second base with no problem. Head first slide. And as we talked about, Willie, things get interesting on the bases when the Tornadoes have the opportunity.
Running, yeah, that's, you know what, you push it right back on the defense to try to make plays.
Durant with the 0-1 count, and that one is hit out to center field. That should score a run here, and that could end up being a difference maker as the single by Durant in the RBI, making it 4-0 for Dover. As Avery Contini, the cleanup batter.
For Dover, number 15, Avery Contini.
That ball started into the gap. A good job by the center fielder getting over there and holding Durant to the single.
As Durant at first base, and that's high. They'll throw down to first, and Durant back safely. As Contini steps in again with 1 out. And the pitch for a ball. I think they missed the first pitch. Is it 2-0?
It's 2-0.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think it is too. So we'll call it 2-0 with 1 out. Dover leading at 4-0. And that is strike 1. Two and 1 the count with 1 out. Dover leading at 4-0. And a runner on first in the form of Ellie Durant. Avery Contini trying to get her around the bases. Strike, and it is 2-2 with 1 down.
Now you protect. Anything close, you got to go for it. There's no more being perfect.
As Puckett, the high pitch, rising fastball, 3-2. And she has taken a number of hitters to that full count. 1 out, full count, runner on first for the Dover Lady Tornadoes as Puckett the pitch, and that is fouled off, and good job defending the plate there.
Yeah. Just get a bat on it. That was really close, and you just can't take a chance.
We're in the bottom of the second inning. Scott Robinson and Willie Grove with you from Gnadenhutten.
All kinds of lawn chairs around the fences, too.
And that is ball 4. And that will put runners on first and second for the Tornadoes. As Lainey Kohler will come up to the plate.
Lainey Kohler.
She had a single and an RBI in the first inning. Runners on first and second. Let's see if they put them in motion. And that is ball 1. Really guarding the corners. Not even really worried about a bunt. And that is fouled back.
Kohler's got a pretty quick swing. She can get that bat around there pretty quick, and that time just a little bit low on the ball, but as we saw, she came up with a nice hit in the first inning.
1-1 the count with 1 out. Dover leading at 4-0. And that is strike 2. 1-2 the count. Dover in their crimson jerseys with the gray numerals and gray pants. They are the home team today. And that is hit to center field. Center fielder's out there. And makes the catch. The runner at second will advance to third, and that'll put runners at the corner as we bring up Charlie Reese.
So I think officially you would score that as a sacrifice fly. Advance the runner.
So Charlie Reese stepping in. The right fielder walked in the first inning. Dover trying to add to their 4-0 lead. See if they take second base. I don't even think they're going to contest it.
They didn't.
And
you usually do that.
Quintini will go down to second.
Durant went back tagged, but she left right when the ball was caught, I would say that. But sometimes you just throw it back, right?
Sometimes, as Puckett with the pitch. That is a single out to center field. And Dover's going to hold up Quintini at third base. They will score another run. So an RBI single for Charlie Reese.
Number 11, Hannah Locke.
And Hannah Locke up next. She was hit by a pitch for an RBI with the bases loaded. Dover leading it. As the Tornadoes again will take second base. I think that's 5-0, is it not?
I've got 5.
Yep, I do too. Scoreboard does not. Locke fouls it off. Just got underneath it. 2 outs for the Dover Tornadoes. 1-1 the count here. They're leading at 5-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Cadence Puckett, the pitcher for West Muskingum. Ready to go. And a swing and a miss by Locke. And the count 1-2 with 2 outs.
2 runs sitting out there. Second and third.
And Puckett, the pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2-2, 2 outs. Dover leading at 5-0 over West Muskingum here in the bottom of the second inning. Beautiful day for softball here in Gnadenhutten.
Absolutely.
The pitch fouled back. Could have been ball 3.
But then with 2 strikes,
you can't take a chance.
You're taught to just get a bat on it.
So Puckett ready to go. 2-2 the count. And strike 3. And that's the end of the second inning. Dover leading it 5-0 over West Muskingum here on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
Life moves fast. Can you keep up? Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital Ortho Express Care welcomes patients with no appointment necessary, so injury or joint pain never slow you down. Our orthopedic experts will give you the care you need when you need it. For every break and breakthrough, for every bone and joint, for every care in the world. Walk in for orthopedic care close to you in the Heritage Square Plaza at Dover. Learn more at unionhospital.org/orthoexpresscare.
5-0, the Dover Lady Tornadoes leading West Muskingum here as we head to the top half of the third inning. The Tornadoes have scored 3 runs in the first, 2 in the second. And the number 9 batter, Peyton Brown, will come to the plate batting from the left side against Jenna Molk. And ball 1 outside. The Tornado corner players, first and third, in tight. As Molk ready, second pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 as Molk works quickly. And that's something that, it's hard to teach kids that, but I think that keeps everybody alert and ready to play.
I think a fast pitcher, and finding out in the Major League Baseball.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. You're right.
Makes for an interesting game, and with the pitchers in the major leagues, with a clock now, they've got to get the pitch off. They're going to set a new record this year for stolen bases. So the runners have figured it out.
And that foul down the left field line. 1-2 the count on Peyton Brown, the number 9 hitter, playing right field today. Dover leading at 5-0. Winner will play on Wednesday against either Indian Valley or Morgan. As Molk delivers, and that is strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Jenna Molk.
Back up for the Tornadoes.
And
number 33,
Addie Antonette's top of the order here in the top half of the third inning. Leadoff hitter. First 3 hitters did a pretty good job hitting the softball against Molk. And that is pounded into the ground, and that is going to get through for a single. So Antonette's now a runner for West Muskingum at first. As this will bring up Gabby Hammer, the left fielder. She singled in the first inning.
She had a hard hit. Left side of the infield, and
Gabby Hammer
kind of got by the shortstop and gave her a hit on that one.
So Molk with the first pitch to Hammer. A little high. Runner on first for West Muskingum. They have yet to score. Jenna Molk's done a good job, and the Lady Tornado offense has done the trick for Dover. As that is fouled up and over the first base dugout.
You notice where I parked, and I'm the only car right behind us here.
So far, so good.
Well, you know what? Just sit it there as a target, and nobody's ever going to hit it. And
you should have said that. You should have said it.
On wood.
You should not have said it. As the pitch. And that is fouled back.
Opposite direction.
1-2 the count with 1 out. And Hammer at the plate. And we are ready to go. Dover leading at 5-0 over West Muskingum. Top of the third inning. 1 out here for West M. As Molk, the pitch, the grounder to short, and it gets through the glove of the shortstop, Lainey Kohler, into the outfield. And that will put runners on first and second for West Muskingum, their first true offensive threat. And this is one of the 2 players that you don't want coming up to the plate. And that first one is Kate Foster, batting .577, the first baseman. Runners on first and second, and Molk with 1 out, ready to go. And that is strike 1. Molk could really use a strikeout here.
She got her in the first inning. One of her 4 strikeouts. Actually, she's got 5 strikeouts in the game.
And that is strike 2.
But you're right, this would be a good girl to send back without getting the bat on the ball.
0-2 the count with 1 out. Runners on first and second for West Muskingum. And Kate Foster batting from the right side against Jenna Molk. And that is strike 3.
Got her to chase a ball on the outside corner. Not sure it was a strike, but she got her.
And now Cadence Puckett, the pitcher, comes up with 2 outs. Dover remains in the lead at 5-0 here in the top of the third inning. 2 outs for West Muskingum. And runners on first and second. And that is just outside. As the Tornadoes trying to get out of this offensive threat by West Muskingum. And Molk delivers, swing and a miss. And nice change up there.
She pulled the string on that one.
Nice. Same motion.
Yep.
Just about 10 miles an hour slower than what she's been throwing. And that will screw you in the ground in a hurry.
It will.
Ooh. And that's going to pass ball is going to advance the runners to second and third. Rising fastball got above Bantam, couldn't handle it. And it's 2-1. 2 outs. Would be a big strikeout here. As Molk ready to go. And that is hit down the right field line. It's a fair ball. West Muskingum is going to plate 2. And that is a 2 RBI single for Cadence Puckett. So that was a big hit. Now cuts Dover's lead to 3. As Puckett on first. And Lydia Huey steps in. And the ball's pounded into the dirt down the first base line. And it's 0-1. 2 outs. As West Muskingum, their offense has come alive, Willie.
Well, you know what? They got a couple things they got put together there. 2 singles, an error on Dover's shortstop, and, all of a sudden, down to 2 strikes on Puckett, and somehow she fought it off just inside the right field line.
0-2 the count, and that one hit to short. Over to second, and that will end the inning. Dover leading at 5-2 at the end of the top half of the third inning. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more from Gnadenhutten in a moment, right here on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance in New Philadelphia.
Pets Place in New Philadelphia is your locally owned leader in pet supply and wellness. Pets Place has products for pets from fish to ferrets, from bunnies to birds, even reptiles, and of course, everything you need for cats and dogs. Stop by and talk to one of their knowledgeable team members about the frequent buyer program. Pets Place, 118 Commercial Avenue Southwest in New Philadelphia. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 8 and Saturday and Sunday 9 to 6. You can also visit at petsplaceohio.com or on Facebook.
And we want to remind you, too, thanks to our pregame and postgame sponsor, Omni Fiber, with a new choice in internet service in the Dover community. Enjoy the speed and reliability of a 100% fiber network and Ohio-based sales and customer service. Get free installation and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Visit omnifiber.com/Dover to learn more. Ireland Wallach steps in for the Dover Lady Tornadoes. It'll be Wallach, Bantam, and back to the top of the order to Molk. As the first pitch is ball 1. So Puckett with the big hit for West Muskingum. Dover has had RBIs all throughout the lineup. Wallach struck out the first time in the first inning. Her first at bat. And Puckett ready to go. 2-0 the count. And that is hammered out to center field. And that is going to go all the way to the fence. That should be a double for Ireland Wallach. And Willie, I think she took your pep talk to heart.
And I'm telling you what, her cheering section has grown out in center field, led by Carter Grove out there. So great double, nice.
Well,
nice
that confirms the rumor then.
The rumor. Hey, how about a double to start off the inning?
Maddie Bantam up next for the Tornadoes.
She got hit.
And got hit by the pitcher. So that is a move to first base. Runners on first and second for the Tornadoes as we'll go back to the top of the order. As Jenna Molk will bat for the third time. We got a courtesy runner, and that'll be Sarah Clark will run for the catcher, Maddie Bantam. And Jenna Molk, a double and a flyout. She has been up every inning as we're in the bottom of the third. Dover leading at 5-2. And that another hit by batter. And those don't hurt very bad when you're only throwing about 40 miles an hour.
That was a changeup that just hit the dirt first and then came up and hit her.
So you got your best batter. You've got the bases full and nobody out. And Dover leading at 5-2. Addie Martin at the plate. See if she can put some insurance runs across the plate here on the bottom of the third inning. Puckett.
She could blow this game wide open, couldn't she?
Yeah, Puckett with that nice little changeup. She is not throwing very hard. Addie Martin, the last time up, had a single last inning. As Puckett checks her wristband, gets the call. And it's an 0-1 count. As Puckett with the delivery. That is strike 2.
She'd have needed a 9-iron to hit that one.
Yeah, I didn't think you could get these these batters out with that type of pitch, but apparently you need to make a big adjustment. And that is ripped to center field.
Well, she waited on that one.
And that is going to score 2 runners, and runners at second and third. As she waited just long enough.
Yes, she did.
So we'll call it, I guess, a single. A couple of RBIs and advanced on the fielder's choice when they threw it back in. So that makes it 7-2 as Ellie Durant steps in. Nobody out. Runners on second and third for the Tornadoes. And Puckett this time goes back to the fastball, the rising fastball high.
Good running, though. Good base running by Dover girls. They, from first to third was Jenna Molk, and from second to home scoring.
And that is out to left field. That's going to score another run. And another RBI single, this time for Ellie Durant.
Well, and actually Durant, she brought 2 runs in, didn't she? It's up to 9-2 now.
She did, yes, 2 runs, yep.
They scored Molk from third and Martin from second.
And Molk led off. When she led off, she had a single, didn't she, I believe?
She got hit by a ball.
Okay, hit by pitch. So that was 3 hit by pitches. And now we're going to bring in Katie Bear to be the relief pitcher.
Yeah, what was happening was Puckett was struggling a little bit. The fastballs, Dover was teeing off on him, and she was trying to throw some change-ups. And 2 hit batters just this inning, Scott.
So the Dover Tornadoes scoring runs by the bunches.
4 this inning.
So 4-run inning. They have scored 3, 2, and now 4 in the first 3 innings.
Good job by Ireland Wallach to start off the inning with that big hit between right and center. She came up with a double and kind of let it off.
So 4 RBIs in this inning alone for the Tornadoes.
And we've yet to get Dover their first out of the inning.
Bases are clear. Well, I'm sorry, runner on first. And Avery Contini, the cleanup batter, standing in against Katie Bear, who is now pitching. And Bear's first pitch is strike 1. Oh, 1-1 the count. 0-1, I should say. And that one is hit to the outfield into the gap and over the fence for a home run. A 3-run homer by Avery Contini.
Well, everybody just kind of watched the ball and hoping.
And
I thought it hit the fence, but there's a building just behind the fence.
Yeah. Hit the building for a 3-run homer. And that makes it 12-2. Or, I'm sorry, there was just 1 runner on.
Just
so that
one on.
A 2-run homer.
No matter what, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. And it's 11-2. And that'll bring up Lainey Kohler.
Boy, did Contini turn on that one.
That was smoke, because that fence is higher than a normal fence. That's probably what, 6, 8 feet?
I'm going to say
6 feet.
Well, you look at the players out there, 6'2", so
Yeah.
it's about a 6'5", 6 foot 5 inch fence.
6.5 fence, yeah.
Yep.
Laney Kohler with the 0-1 count. And it's going to fall in right past first base, and a misplay on the infield, and she is going to stretch it into a double.
Oh.
That's simply a hustle play.
That's aggressive running, and she saw the right fielder just kind of.
You got to give her a double on it. I mean, she went for 2.
Okay.
Number 2.
Hey.
Right, there wasn't an error. She picked it up. She just didn't throw it.
She didn't stop. He didn't even hesitate at first, did she?
So that'll bring up Charlie Reese.
And there's still no outs.
Still no outs. And Dover leading it at 11-2. This is how we talked about early in the game. We weren't sure which way this was going to go, but
right.
As Bear with ball 1 to Charlie Reese.
Hey, you get the big Mo going, a little bit of momentum, and everybody's hit.
And that's through the infield. That's going to score another run. And that's going to put Dover at second base again. So an RBI for Charlie Reese.
And scoring from second, Kohler.
And that is 12-2.
Number 11, Hannah Locke.
Here in the bottom of the third, and still nobody out, nobody on base. Or one runner on second. Boy, every time I think they've cleaned the bases, they have not.
I know.
And Hannah Locke up next. She had a hit by pitch for an RBI in the first inning, a strikeout in the second inning, and here we are in the third inning. And I'm going to have to get a bigger piece of paper here if this keeps up. As Bear delivers, she looked like she went through with it. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, we're in the 9th batter of the inning and still no outs. So we're going to start over here, the next batter.
As Bear delivers. And that is a little high. And 1-2 the count. Nobody out. 12-2. Dover with the lead over West Muskingum. Runner on second is Charlie Reese. Hannah Locke at the plate. And that will be strike 3. And that'll bring back up Ireland Wallach, who started this with a double.
Now number 5, Ireland Wallach.
So the Tornadoes with Charlie Reese out on second base. 1 out, leading it by 10 runs. And that is popped up.
Coming right at us.
And just over the third base dugout.
Just short of the beast.
You parked there, not me.
That's right.
I think the record that we've had so far this season has been 6 cars at Dover City Park. Ireland Wallach. There's a little bit of a passed ball, and Reese doing a nice job taking it to third base.
Isn't that what you'd like to see? I mean, 12-2 lead and still being aggressive.
Wallach standing in with a 1-1 count. Bear the pitch, and that is low, and that's going to score another run on the wild pitch. And that'll make it 13-2. As Wallach. Now I'm looking around the bases. Nobody on first, nobody on second, nobody on third. So
they're clear.
They're clear with 1 out and a 2-1 count on Ireland Wallach as Katie Bear set to go. And that grounder down the third baseline almost got Maddie Bantam.
I know once upon a time you could.
Coach Melissa Beachy, a little laughter with the umpire. She couldn't hardly get it from third down to home plate.
I know she can. So, Bear to Wallach, and that's going to be fouled out of play. And out of bounds, out of play. I have it at 13-2. The scoreboard does not, but I thought that we were at 13.
I'm going with you. We got 8 runs this inning, 5-2 coming into it. In my math, 5 and 8's 13.
Yep.
You're right.
So 2-2 the count. 13-2. Dover with the lead over West Muskingum. And Wallach hits one down the left field line. That's going to be foul.
Hold it, foul. She got out ahead of that one.
So Wallach hitting well here. 2-2 the count with one out. Ireland Wallach at the plate. As Katie Bear ready with the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be high for ball 3.
Good eye, but boy, I'll tell you what.
That's close.
Taking a chance there.
Wallach, the 10th batter in the lineup in this inning. And that is hit to center field. That's hit deep. That's going to be over the head of the center fielder. And it's going to go to the fence. And Wallach is going to come all the way around for the triple.
Center. Oh, third baseman's got the ball.
I think she could have made it, but they hold her at third for a triple. Wow, a double and a triple.
In the same inning.
In the same inning. That's pretty strong. So the Dover Tornado offense continues. They lead at 13-2 in the bottom half of the third inning.
Still just one out.
We're going to wish we'd have started at 3:30 today.
Well, we could have.
Well, 13-2 the score. Bottom of the third inning. As Maddie Bantam, the catcher, stands in. One out, runner on third. And she'll take strike one. Bantam had a strikeout and a hit by pitch
in this inning. Came around and scored.
And that is nearly over the head of the catcher. One out, still 0-1 the count. 1-1 the count on Bantam. And that is to the shortstop. The throw is in time at first, but they're going to score another run as Wallach will come in to make it 14-2. So a grounder and an RBI for Maddie Bantam. And that is 2 outs. And that makes it 14-2. Jenna Molk, top of the order. Back up for the Tornadoes.
12th batter this inning.
As the pitch, strike one. The Tornadoes really doing the job offensively. They have gotten off to a good start in both their tournament games so far.
West Muskingum on their second pitcher of the game.
As Katie Bear with the pitch. Took a little bit off of it. Got Molk to swing. And it's 0-2 on Jenna Molk.
I want to remind everybody that in the other part of the bracket, Indian Valley playing tonight, we could have an Indian Valley-Dover matchup for a district championship Wednesday night.
As Katie Bear, the 0-2 count, the pitch, and strike three. And that is going to end the inning. 14-2, the Dover Lady Tornadoes with the lead over West Muskingum here at the end of 3. Stay with us on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Subway's upping their game with the All-Star Subway Series menu.
Like number 3, the Monster, piled high with juicy steak and crispy bacon.
And number 9, the Champ, with rotisserie-style chicken and double Monterey cheddar.
And you gotta try number 6, the Boss, with pepperoni and meatballs smothered in rich marinara sauce and topped with fresh mozzarella.
And that's just 3 of them.
It's the Subway Series menu, Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night.
To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your local trained comfort specialist at 330-343-5511.
Hello, Dover. Omni Fiber is excited to be a part of your community and offer a new choice in internet service. For a limited time, when you sign up for Omni Fiber, you will get 3 months free internet. That's right, 3 months free. Enjoy the speed and reliability of our new 100% fiber network with upload speeds up to 50 times faster than cable, Ohio-based sales and customer service, and speeds up to 2 gig. Sign up today and get 3 months of Omni Fiber internet on us. Visit omnifiber.com/WJER to learn more.
Return to action with Dover leading at 14-2 over West Muskingum. Gracie settles at the plate. And Molk fires in another strike. And 1-1 the count on Gracie settles. Nobody out, just underway, top of the 4th inning. As the Tornadoes have this one in control. And that is strike 2. 1-2 the count on Gracie settles. And Dover with a big 14-2 lead. Pitch, and that is fouled back.
That's got to give your pitcher a big relief. You come out in the 4th inning, you've got the 12-run lead, and, boy, you just want to throw strikes, don't you?
12 batters, 9 runs, and that one is fouled down the right field line. Capped off really by a 2-run home run by Avery Contini. And then Addie Martin, Ellie Durant, Charlie Reese, and Maddie Banham all get credits for RBIs.
Mm-hmm.
Molk the pitch, and that's going to go over the head of Maddie Banham back to the backstop. And the count is 2-2. Nobody out here in the top half of the 4th inning. Scott Robinson and Willie Grove with you from Gnadenhutten, the district semifinal game. As that one is chopped to third, Addie Martin scoops it up over to first. Ellie Durant has it, and there's one down here in the top half of the 4th inning. Tell you what, that was not an easy fielding opportunity there.
She charged it. Didn't turn her head, didn't flinch at all. She charged that ball, picked it out of the dirt.
Even the West Muskingum coach had to say, hey, nice play.
Yeah.
And that one chopped to the second baseman. And over to first, Hannah Locke to Durant, and that's 2 down. Momentum picking up here for the Tornadoes defensively. And Katie Bear, the relief pitcher, comes in, the number 8 batter in the lineup.
Struck out in the 2nd inning, and here's Dover players batting 3 and 4 times already, and just her 2nd time up here in the 4th inning.
Molk delivers a first pitch strike. 0-1 the count on Katie Bear, and fouled off her bat. 0-2 with 2 outs. Dover leading at 14-2 over West Muskingum. As we're in the top half of the 4th inning. And that is strike 3. Bear will take a seat, and that's the end of the top half of the 4th inning. As Dover leading at 14-2 here in Gnadenhutten. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more in a moment right here on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They're the place to call for industrial, commercial, and residential work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at
Wendy's new French toast sticks are so delicious, some are saying that they're better than their mom's breakfast.
Excuse me. Did you just say Wendy's new French toast sticks are better than my breakfast?
Mom, is that you?
Answer the question.
I said some people are saying that because they're so crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside and perfect in every way.
Uh-huh. And what do you think?
I think it's time to tell people to choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new sweet and crispy home-style French toast sticks.
That's still not an answer.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
We return to action here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Addie Martin with the 1-0 count against Katie Bear. Dover leading at 14-2 as Bear with the delivery. And that one is popped up. The shortstop's going to grab it. And a nice play there by the defense as they come away with it. And there's one down.
Now for the Tornadoes, number 7.
2 for 4 on the night with 2 singles for Addie. She has scored both times.
2 RBIs.
Yep.
As Ellie Durant steps in, takes strike one. 1 out for the Dover Lady Tornadoes. They lead at 14-2 here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. And that one grounded right back to the pitcher, Katie Bear, over to first. And that is a quick 1-2-3 inning. And we will.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Whoops. Got 2 of them. That's trying to wish it away, right?
We're getting to supper early.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost, though.
Avery Contini stands up. Well, when it's 12-run lead.
Yeah.
My stomach's ready.
Home run the last time.
Got ahead of myself.
That's all right.
1-0 the count here on Avery Contini as Bear with the pitch and the liner into right field. That's going to be a single for Contini. And that will bring up Lainey Kohler. Kohler comes into the game with a single, an RBI, and a double. This is her 4th plate appearance. 2 for 3 as she stands in. And that is ripped. And that's going to go to the gap all the way to the fence. And Avery Contini is going to be held at third. And she easily would have scored, but she was held up. And runners at second and third as Lainey Kohler, I guess we'll give her a double on that, right?
Second double of the night, yeah. She got the second easy, but I'm with you. The third, the runner on third, Contini, didn't know that the shortstop was going to miss the ball on the relay.
Yep, they get the stoplight so that you stop.
Well, here's 2 more runs for the Tornadoes of Dover.
2 outs, 1-0 the count on Charlie Reese here in the bottom of the fourth inning. West Muskingum will have one more chance in the top of the fifth here to see if they can draw within the 10-run limit. And Reese with the 1-1 count, 2 outs. Dover leading at 14-2 in a battle of the Lady Tornadoes. And that is a strike for 1-2 the count with 2 outs. Dover's done a great job with the offense. Couple of big innings. And that is low for ball 2. Runners on second and third for Dover. And Charlie Reese trying to add to her 2 RBI total. A couple of singles, a couple of RBIs, and a walk. One of the many good performances offensively for the Tornadoes. That's high for 3-2 the count. And the full count with 2 outs. Runners on second and third for Dover. And we'll see what Bear can do against Reese. The pitch. And that is grounded through the third base hit line. And one run will score. And Dover will take the second base. And runners again at second and third.
So Contini scored from third and a single, and then moving on to second was Reese.
I think that was almost, you could call it a double, but it was really just a single and an extra base.
Yeah. So we got a pitch hitter here for Dover.
Susie Peltz into the game, batting from the left side. She had a chance in their game Wednesday night. Runners on second and third. As Katie Bear ready with the pitch with 2 outs. And that is strike one.
I don't think she could have reached that one on the outside.
15-2. Dover with the lead here as we are in the bottom half of the fourth inning. And that is fouled back.
Well, Scott, we're going to have to let the folks know that as far as I know the rules, West Muskingum gets one more chance in the top of the fifth, and if they don't get within 10 runs, the game's over?
Game is over. That is correct.
Okay.
That's what we had the other night.
Yep.
As Bear with the pitch and swing and a miss. And that is the third out of the inning. Dover leading at 15-2 as we head to the top half of the fifth inning with West Muskingum's last chance. Stay with us on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night.
To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your local trained comfort specialist at 330-343-5511.
This is Ann Geib Hanner. Geibs have cared for the families of this community, always looking for ways we can be of greater service, providing caring pet cremation at our pet crematory located inside the Geib Funeral Center in Dover. I invite you to tour our pet crematory and also talk with a Geib staff member to answer any questions you might have. If you should ever experience a loss of a pet, allow the Geib family and staff to provide you and your pet with compassionate and timely on-site pet cremation.
Geibs, caring for the entire family.
Wendy's new French toast sticks are so delicious, some are saying that they're better than their mom's breakfast.
Excuse me. Did you just say Wendy's new French toast sticks are better than my breakfast?
Mom, is that you?
Answer the question.
I said some people are saying that because they're so crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside and perfect in every way.
Uh-huh. And what do you think?
I think it's time to tell people to choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new sweet and crispy home-style French toast sticks.
That's still not an answer.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
And we're back as it is the top half of the fifth inning, 15-2. The Dover Lady Tornadoes with the lead. And Jenna Molk on the mound, and that grounder to third got by Addie Martin. It'll go out into the left field area, thrown back in there by Madeline Faulkner. And West Muskingum has a runner on first.
One of the few hard hits they've had tonight, that one.
That by Peyton Brown. And Addie Antonetts at the top of the order will come up here. As Molk trying to finish this one off. And that's a pass ball. That's going to advance the runner to second base. So the Tornadoes with the passed ball. Lady Tornadoes from Dover. 1-0 the count. And that is a strike on Antonetts. Runner on second here for West Muskingum. They trail 15-2 in the top half of the fifth inning.
And for some good news, it's at the top of the order right now for West Muskingum.
As Molk with the pitch, and that's strike two. And Willie, I understood you had maybe a score update for the Indian Valley game, right?
Yeah, after the fifth inning, it's Indian Valley 4. Morgan, I believe, is who they're playing. They have not scored, so Indian Valley looking to be the opponent for Dover on Wednesday night if Dover can hold this lead.
1-2 the count, and West Muskingum is going to go to third on the dropped ball. 2-2 the count against Antonetts. Dover maintaining a 15-2 lead. And that is a little high for ball 3. 3-2 the count, full count on Addie Antonette's the leadoff hitter for the West Muskingum Lady Tornadoes. As Jenna Molk trying to settle down and get the out here. And that is high for a walk. So the West Muskingum offense coming alive here. Runners at first and third, nobody out as the second batter in the lineup, Gabby Hammer, into the batter's box. She had a single in the first inning. She reached on an error in the third. And Molk, a little high, and West Muskingum will take second base. So now nobody out. Runners at second and third for West Muskingum. And that is a pop-up in foul territory, and Bantam couldn't get it. That should have been caught. First baseman should have taken charge, I think, of that one.
I think they had first baseman would have had a better view of the ball. Bantam was coming from behind and never did get out in front of the ball.
0-1 the counts. Nobody out here in the top half of the fifth inning. Could be the last chance here for West Muskingum. They've got runners on second and third. And Gabby Hammer takes strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. They really are concentrating on the batter here. As Molk, the pitch. And I believe that is 3-2. I thought I heard the umpire say it was 2-2 earlier.
I thought you were right too, Scott.
Molk, the pitch, and swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. So Hammer strikes out.
Nice to get that first out of the inning, even though you got runners on second and third. They're not going to hurt you right now. So Jenna Molk really concentrating on the batters.
1 down. As Kate Foster steps in, runners on second and third, and that is strike 1. Molk's starting to bring some heat. I don't think they're going to see much except for fastballs from here on in.
And that's about what she needs to do right now.
Let your infielders play the game. Second pitch. That is fouled straight up and over the backstop. And quickly 0-2 the count with 1 out on Kate Foster. Molk 0-2 with the delivery. Just enough to foul tip it back.
Quite a swing, though, man. She took a cut at that one.
0-2 the count. And Molk. Stairs are down, ready to go. The pitch, and just outside. Tried to go for a little extra on that one.
She wanted that one, didn't she? You think that's what you'll see again?
Could be. I don't think they want her to get in anything over the plate here. 1-2 the count. Molk. They work that outside corner again. Whew.
Those are close.
2-2 with runners on second and third for West Muskingum. Dover leading it 15-2. And that's a little high, and that is 3-2. So the Tornadoes, I know they'd like to get out of this one. They don't want to mess around playing the rest of the game.
No. They'll take an early night.
As Molk delivers, and the ball's fouled back.
Well, Foster's all around it. She wants a hit. She has struck out twice tonight in her 2 plate appearances.
She went down swinging. 3-2, full count with 1 out. Runners on second and third. And that is strike 3. Nice pitch. And strike 3 it is. So 2 down as Cadence Puckett will come to the plate with 2 outs. Runners on second and third. As Molk trying to finish this one off. And that is a grounder down the third base line. Foul. I don't think Addie Martin thinks it's a game unless she gets that uniform.
Yeah, clearly
dirty.
A foul ball, and she dives for it still. And the coach for West Ham is really talking to her. She just hustles.
0-1 the count. Molk and a foul ball by Puckett. Puckett down to her last strike. West Muskingum down to their last out of this tournament trail.
Dover may be moving on.
As Molk, again, another foul ball.
What did the BG say? Staying alive?
That's pretty much the case right now. As 0-2 the count with 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning. Mercy rule in effect if Dover can get through this last strike. And that's a little high for 1-2 the count on Cadence Puckett. I want to thank our pre- and post-game sponsor, Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes or something more serious, world-class care is near you. Find your nearest provider at clevelandclinic.org/locations. The 1-2 count with 2 outs. Molk trying to reach back and find something a little extra against Puckett. And that is low for ball 2. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Runners on second and third for West Muskingum. As Molk trying to find something that'll work here to get this final out. As Molk with the delivery. And that is high for 3-2.
She's looking for her 10th strikeout in 5 innings here, if she could get this girl.
So full count with 2 outs. Dover leading at 15-2 here in the top of the 5th. And that is strike 3, and that is the game for the Dover Lady Tornadoes. She finishes it off in style by striking out her last 3 batters, and Dover will win it 15-2 and move on to likely play Indian Valley here Wednesday nights at a location to be determined. We'll come back. We'll have more for you in just a moment. Stay with us here on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Pets Place in New Philadelphia is your locally owned leader in pet supply and wellness. Pets Place has products for pets from fish to ferrets, from bunnies to birds, even reptiles, and of course, everything you need for cats and dogs. Stop by and talk to one of their knowledgeable team members about the frequent buyer program. Pets Place, 118 Commercial Avenue Southwest in New Philadelphia. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 8 and Saturday and Sunday 9 to 6. You can also visit at petsplaceohio.com or on Facebook.
Anyone can improve their balance, hand-eye coordination, discipline, footwork, endurance, and cardio with boxing classes at the T County Boxing Academy on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Stop in, call, or text to get the same animal and 5% nutrition sports supplements used by pro boxer Sugar Dre Donovan, featuring the all-new 5% pre-workout RTD known as Kill It. Follow the T County Boxing Academy on Facebook for training videos and product reviews. The T County Boxing Academy, where serious athletes train.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They're the place to call for industrial, commercial, and residential work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
And we want to welcome you back to Gnadenhutten as the Dover Lady Tornadoes come up with a big 15-2 victory They will move on down the tournament trail to likely play Indian Valley on Wednesday night. A big pitching performance by Jenna Molk as she did a tremendous job in giving up just 2 runs and not many hits on a very sparse stat sheet for West Muskingum as they came into the game very, very hot. I want to remind you, too, our local Subway restaurants are proud to recognize excellence in each athletic contest we air on WJER with the Subway Player of the Game Award. At the conclusion of our game, which we have reached, we'll name our Subway Player of the Game, and that athlete will enjoy a great meal from our local Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh. Thanks to our pregame and postgame sponsor, the T-County Boxing Academy. They are the area's #1 training center for those that are serious about boxing. They offer a variety of classes for youth and adults, along with supplements for the best workouts possible. The T-County Boxing Academy is located on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Follow them on Facebook. Finally, thanks to our pregame and postgame sponsor, Wood Electric. They've been trusted with all your electrical needs for over 30 years. They're available 24 hours a day and are ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation for industrial, commercial, or residential work. Find them online at woodelectric.net. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have head coach Melissa Beachy of the Dover Lady Tornadoes with us after this on the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Hello, Dover. Omni Fiber is excited to be a part of your community and offer a new choice in internet service. For a limited time, when you sign up for Omni Fiber, you will get 3 months free internet. That's right, 3 months free. Enjoy the speed and reliability of our new 100% fiber network with upload speeds up to 50 times faster than cable, Ohio-based sales and customer service, and speeds up to 2 gig. Sign up today and get 3 months of Omni Fiber internet on us. Visit omnifiber.com/WJER to learn more.
Pets Place in New Philadelphia is your locally owned leader in pet supply and wellness. Pets Place has products for pets from fish to ferrets, from bunnies to birds, even reptiles, and of course, everything you need for cats and dogs. Stop by and talk to one of their knowledgeable team members about the frequent buyer program. Pets Place, 118 Commercial Avenue Southwest in New Philadelphia. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 8 and Saturday and Sunday 9 to 6. You can also visit at petsplaceohio.com or on Facebook.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance in New Philadelphia.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
And we want to welcome you back to Indian Valley, the sports complex here. I am with Coach Melissa Beachy right now of the Dover Lady Tornadoes. Coach, first of all, your thoughts and just the nice win. You did it again in 5 innings.
Yeah, I'm incredibly proud of our girls. They came out ready on offense. Obviously we work on a whole game setting, but one thing we always work on is making adjustments at the plate, and I thought that they did a great job jumping on from the get-go and then making what adjustments they needed. But it was from top to bottom a very good win.
This seems like a group that really enjoys, once they get the momentum going, they feed off of each other. 12 batters in 1 inning. Is that something that they do because they're close with each other? And it just seems like, once they get it going, sky's the limit.
Yeah, they are a very close team. They work hard together. They play for each other, but they get excited for one another. So whether it was them that got the hit or it was the next person, they're just happy it got done, and they support one another and they stay up in the dugout, and that is whether they're on the field, up to bat. Everybody is in the game and working, and it's going to take a whole team of. We're carrying 15, and that's how many it's going to take.
Talk to me about your assistant coaches. How they really help you guys.
Our assistant coaches are excellent. They all see a different angle of the game, a different perspective. They have a great relationship with the girls to get them motivated. They have, they bring energy. I couldn't be more pleased with the staff that I'm very blessed to have and work with.
Now, Melissa, I'm looking down through here. You've got Martin with several hits in this game. Of course, Jenna Molk, we'll talk about her on the mound here in just a second, but she started the game off with a double. You got a double out of Kohler. And how about in the third inning, Ireland Wallach starts off with a double and then finishes the inning with a triple and scored twice in one inning. So they're spreading it around a little bit, aren't they?
Absolutely. I used to be a pitcher, very much used to be, and I would not have wanted to face our lineup at any point in our lineup. I wouldn't have wanted to face us because everywhere there's danger of power, there's danger of speed. We're a very good hitting team, and they work very hard for that.
Talk about your defense and Jenna Molk on the mound.
Defense is always plays solid. If there is a scrabble, a couple that get by, our pitchers have done a great job. Both freshmen that have done the throwing, and for them to come back and they don't let it rattle them. They know that they've got to keep doing their job, and the defense is coming behind. But Jenna threw an excellent game. They are a good hitting lineup. They've got a lot of power. They've scored a lot of runs this year, and she did a good job moving the pitches, keeping them off speed, making them chase. And I thought our catcher, Maddie, also did a great job. All year she has, as, again, a freshman, to be able to keep things in line and keep the game under control. It goes great with the leadership of our seniors that have brought that.
And to point out, they had 41 home runs during the regular season, so pretty good job on the mound pitching. So Indian Valley likely to be the opponent Wednesday night. They were up 4-0 at the end of the fifth inning. We'll save that for Wednesday night. I want you to go celebrate with your team. Enjoy the win, and thanks for visiting with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right. That is Coach Melissa Beachy of the Dover Lady Tornadoes. And when we come back, we're going to finish this off. We've got a Subway Player of the Game. We'll be back right here on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Hi, this is Ann Geib, president of the Geib Funeral Homes and Crematories. If our family and staff had the opportunity to share a significant date with you through a program, a meeting, a conversation, or a family remembrance, thank you for allowing us to share in your life. It's what the Geib family and staff have been doing for 5 generations, and it is what we'll continue to do, to take care of whatever you need, in the Geib tradition of excellence.
Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the smart way. Smart Way Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider, now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smart Way is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the smart way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smart Way at 740-254-8201, online at thinksmartway.com.
Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital is your first choice for primary care. From a network of family providers to convenient locations near you, you'll always get safe care right where you need it. For wellness visits, for managing your health conditions, for every care in the world. Turn to Union Hospital for all your primary care needs. All Union Hospital locations are accepting new patients. Don't delay. Schedule an appointment today at 330-602-0778.
And welcome back to Gnadenhutten as we wrap things up. The Dover Lady Tornadoes with a 15-2 victory over the West Muskingum Lady Tornadoes. And certainly, Willie, a great game all around. And the Dover Tornadoes came up big. And, we've got a couple of ad sponsors to thank yet. And one of them is Omni Fiber. They're our pre- and post-game sponsor. They're a new choice in internet service in the Dover community. Enjoy the speed and reliability of a 100% fiber network and Ohio-based sales and customer service. Get free installation and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Visit omnifiber.com/Dover to learn more. And Pets Place, they're your locally owned leader in pet supply and wellness. They have products for your pets from fish to ferrets, from bunnies to birds, even reptiles. and, of course, everything you need for dogs and cats. Visit them at 118 Commercial Avenue Southwest on the south side of New Philadelphia. We want to take another break and come back. What are we going to do here, Willie?
Let's go ahead and we're going to select our Subway Player of the Game. It's
Why don't you
time to do it.
Make that big announcement for us.
Our big announcement, hey, we're going to go with the cleanup hitter for the Dover Tornadoes. And when we say the cleanup hitter, she had a big home run in the third inning, that big inning where they sent 12 batters to the plate. And how can you argue with our Subway Player of the Game tonight? It goes to
Avery Contini.
All right. We're in agreement on that. She also had a single. She scored 3 times in the game. So congratulations to Contini of Dover, our Subway Player of the Game. And we want to thank you for joining us tonight here on WJER and on our live stream. Come back tomorrow night. We'll be baseball at New Philadelphia Tuscarora Park. It's the Quakers' turn, and we'll have that game with Denny Trimmer and Jim Boos, and then come back Wednesday night. Hey, it's a full week, guys. Wednesday night, we'll have the Dover Lady Tornadoes and their opponent, most likely, Indian Valley. That'll be a nice matchup. Jenna Molk and Mia Rose on the mound. And then Thursday, we will be in Massillon, and we'll live stream and bring you the game between Dover and Massillon on the baseball diamond. So for Scott Robinson and Casey Claxon Communications, the folks, great job tonight. I'm Willie Grove. Thanks for joining us.
The Eat Fresh Refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, footlong, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required. 2023 high school baseball and softball on WJER is made possible by great local sponsors like Keim Home Center, Wood Electric, Pets Place, Dover Brake, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Kemp Insurance, Smartway Communications, T-County Boxing Academy, Wendy's, Geib Funeral Homes, Crematories and Pet Crematory, Subway, Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital, and Omni Fiber. Catch a video replay of today's game on WJER.com/videos or on WJER Radio's YouTube channel. Thanks to our video production team at Claxon Communications. WJER is the sports voice of the Valley.